Wow. Is it weird in here or is it me?
It's you!
Yeah, I know I'm weird. I've always been weird. In fact, my sister Christina, well, you know what? She's so smart. She even told me I was weird. And she even let me in on why. She recently took me aside and she said, Annalise, you're weird because you weren't breastfed. What? Was my formula sour or something? Who knew? Well, you know what? My sister, she's a senior now, and ever since I was little, she told me everything I ever needed to know. Like when I was in first grade, she let me in on a pretty big secret about Santa Claus. She like, she's so smart. Well, she explained to me that the elves were now unionized, and Santa sometimes subcontracts the toy making to Taiwan and ships UPS. Wow, I know, I was surprised too. Yeah, well, my sister's so smart, she was always looking out for me. Like when I was in second grade. When I was in second grade, she warned me that my bed had spiders under the covers, but her bed didn't. She told me I could stay with her in her bed as long as I scratched her back. She was really nice like that. Yeah, she always wanted to make sure I was safe. Like, after 5th grade, when I was going into middle school, she warned me that never to go into the bathrooms alone because Bloody Mary was hiding in the mirror and would come out and suck off my face. Nope, I never went into those bathrooms. Good thing she told me that. Well, as I got older, she always gave me really good advice based on her own experiences too. Like last summer when I was going into 9th grade, she told me everything I ever need to know about survival at St. Moriches High School. Like what I can and I can't wear. Yeah, well, she told me all about the dress code and how, the school doesn't allow girls to have their shoulders showing because it just wouldn't be decent. But 5 inches of butt floss hanging out the back and busting out cleavage in the front's okay? But hide them shoulders, girls, because you don't want Mr. Brocco to send you home for being indecent. I don't need to pick on Mr. Brocco. Christina thinks he's really nice and always tries to be fair, especially when it comes to the dress code. He's just concerned with decency, that's all. He doesn't discriminate against any individuals. He wants all girls to hide their shoulders. But am I the only one who thinks making the basketball cheerleaders wear long-sleeve turtlenecks under their uniforms in the hot, sweaty gym is going just a little too far? Well, my sister told me never to wear those uniforms. But hey, after the game, at least they can slip out of those turtlenecks and back into those comfy low-riding jeans with the mild butt floss out the back just smiling up at ya. My sister also took the time to warn me about certain classes I'd be taking this year, like freshman English class. Yep, she was right. The guys really like that class. Last month when we were watching Romeo and Juliet, Juliet's naked breast flashed across the screen. I heard after school that day, there was a run on that movie at the St. Moriches Library. But don't worry, Mr. Brocco, they definitely weren't looking at Juliet's shoulders. I am just so lucky to have the advice of my big sister who's taken all of these classes ahead of me. Like, I know when we watch The Miracle of Life and Bio next year, I'll either be sick or wear dark sunglasses that day. But you know what? My sister may be so smart, but there's only one thing she hasn't been able to explain to me. How, well, some teachers are psychic. I was walking down the hall the other day with my friend when one of my teacher comes up to me and she goes, "Annalise, no more writing on the desk." "How did you know?" "I know." And then you know what? She just kind of walked away. If I thought she was scary before, now I really thought she was scary. Well, my sister also worried about certain other teachers you just don't want to ask a question to. Did I listen? No. So I'm in a certain class and I ask a certain teacher a question. She replies, "Are you kidding me? You really don't know?" Well, gee, I just thought I'd ask you so you could humiliate me for the whole darn class. Sheesh, what did she eat for lunch? Toxic waste? I should have listened to Christine on that one. But you know what? You know something else? I'm going to be taking health class next year, and my sister gave me a lot of warnings about that class, but I couldn't talk about my accident because I wasn't allowed to say the word penis.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
But if you want to know about that class, just ask my sister after the show. My stomach's been bothering me. I thought, you know, I was just feeling kind of sort of off, weird if you must. I thought I was just nervous about coming up here tonight. Well, my sister, she's so smart, she knows everything. She told me I wasn't nervous at all. It was just constipation. She told me all I needed was to drink a big bottle of prune juice. So she drove up to King Cullen in her very own car and got me the biggest bottle there was. She even paid for it herself. Yeah, she's so nice. She told me from now on, before bed every night, I drank the prune juice. At precisely 6 a.m., my problem would be over. So I did what she said, I drank the prune juice, and as usual, she was right. At precisely 6 a.m., my problem was over. But I got a new problem now. I don't wake up to 6:30. Thanks, Christina, and thanks for being a good audience, but I better get out of here before Mr. Brocker gives me detention or something. So, see ya.